The matter on the impeachment of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, is something that for the day we can say that we have concluded the matter and it is rested. So allow me to tackle another area that and another story that was brought to my attention a few days ago. And it is the case of the former Cabinet Secretary, Bwana Raphael Tuju. So Honorable Raphael Tuju's hotel the other day was auctioned and it was bought by an unknown fella. Something that really sparked an outroar and a reaction from a lot of people all over social media. Now we have dug deep to do our due diligence to really confirm who the buyer of this hotel was. Should I remind you that Raphael Tuju was among the key campaigners of Raila Odinga during the 2022 general election? He was among the close allies of President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta during the 2022 general election. Raphael Tuju was the Secretary General of Jubilee Party. Yes, I said it right. And he was backing Raila Odinga. And through that, Raphael Tuju became an enemy of William Ruto then as a deputy president and now as a president. After Ruto was elected into office as the president of the Republic of Kenya, Raphael Tuju, together with these associates, disappeared and they have never again resurfaced on the Kenyan politics. Now his name was brought to the public limelight 2 days ago after it was said that his properties were being auctioned because he had a loan worth billions of shillings that he couldn't pay. But now, the loan, one of his hotels called Dari Hotel, was acquired by one of the auctioneers at an amount of 450 million. The luxurious Dari Coffee and Garden restaurant held by former Cabinet Secretary Raphael Tuju was auctioned on October 1st for 450 million. The Standard established that. Now, situated in the affluent Karen suburb in Nairobi, the 6.9-acre property was a favored venue for upscale events and fine dining, renowned for its manicured gardens and spacious conference facilities. However, Tuju has lost it in the ongoing legal battle. The auction, conducted by Garam auctioneers, attracted eager buyers salivating for a piece of the once thriving establishment. And I quote, "This particular property was successfully sold on October 1st, 2024 for approximately 450 million Kenyan shillings. A source with details of the sale agreement who witnessed the auction disclosed in an interview." Now, it was not clear whether the former cabinet secretary will move to court to contest the sale. In addition, this forced sale, Tuju is fighting to protect another valuable asset, the garden restaurant and the team Sidai. The loss of the Dari property is a major setback for the former Jubilee Secretary General, who owns extensive commercial real estate in the upscale Karen estate, currently embroiled in a protracted 6-year court battle. Now, the former Arienda Member of Parliament is fighting to retain his multi-billion estate in Karen. Tuju, who served in former President Uhuru Kenyatta's cabinet, is embroiled in legal disputes. The issues dates back to 2015, when the East African Development Bank, EADB, granted Tuju a 9.3 million US dollars for the purchase of a 20-acre parcel of land intended for housing and hospitality development. The bank claims the former cabinet secretary defaulted on the loan, leading to the ongoing court case. Tuju contends that the bank has thwarted various settlement initiatives. Various settlements initiatives he has proposed. He argues in court that his properties are currently valued at 4.2 billion, exceeding the bank's demands. The dispute stems from a loan agreement made in 2015. With cases pending before the Supreme Court, Tuju is challenging the enforcement of a UK judgment that forced he breached the agreement while also contesting the bank's claim in the High Court. Now, kile ambacho kitakushangaza is the people, or let me say, the people that are buying TUJUS properties from the auctioneers. Now, Guram auctioneers confirmed that the restaurant, which is Dari Coffee Garden, was sold at 450 million, and it was paid. So, who really paid the 450 million and acquired the property that was held by Raphael Tuju? Who acquired the said property? Who acquired it? Now, when we dig deep into this story, some few details are currently unfolding. Some few details are currently revealing themselves. Because Tuju was a man that was against this government. Now, the estate of Tuju that is being auctioned is worthy 4.3 billion. Yet, the amount of money that Tuju is claimed to be owning to this farm, or to the people that he took loan from, is amounting to about 1.5 billion Kenyan shillings. Yet wanataka kuchukua 4.3 billion Kenyan shillings from him. Now, a certain publication was made by lawyer Miguna today, and I want to get deep into it. President Ruto acquires Raphael Tuju's Kenya shillings 450 million Dari restaurant in Karen. Can you hear that? This was on 16th, a publication by the Daily Nation, or the Nation of Africa. The person that acquired the said hotel, which belonged to Raphael Tuju, is President William Ruto through his company. Yeah, unajiuliza who really has that amount of money right now to purchase an hotel of 450 million. Yet, hii hoteli yenye inauzwa 450 million, estimatingly, it's about 800 million Kenyan shillings. It's about 800 million Kenyan shillings. Tuju even estimated it to be over $1 billion Kenyan shillings. This is a man that during the Uhuru Kenyatta regime made a lot of money. He invested wisely. He invested wisely and thought that, you know what, his investment will be secure, since he thought Raila Odinga will win the election. But that is where he made the mistake. His predictions were not right. Raila Odinga did not win the election, nor does Raila Odinga support Raphael Tuju at this moment where Raila Odinga is in government, while Raphael Tuju's property are being auctioned and bought at a cheaper price, at a middleman price by President William Ruto. Now, should I take you back to a certain case that even took Morara Kebaso, that made Morara Kebaso get arrested? The first arrest of Morara Kebaso. Morara Kebaso had alleged that President William Ruto used DL Langat to acquire loans. They acquired loans worth the billions. He acquired loans worth the billions through DL Langat during his time during his campaign period, because DL Langat was his friend. Now, after DL Langat acquired the loans for President William Ruto then as a DP, Ruto promised that he would repay the loan once he becomes the president, or once he wins the seat as the president of the Republic of Kenya. But once he won the seat, he did not refund the money. He did not help DL Langat to pay the money. So the auctioneers came calling and started auctioning DL Langat's assets, selling them. And do you know who was buying those assets? It's the same man that is currently buying Raphael Tuju's property. So sometimes you sit down and evaluate what is enough for President Ruto. What can really be enough for William Ruto? Nini haswa kinaweza mtosha William Ruto? When we say people are on the verge of trying to fight to become millionaires and billionaires or trillionaires, Ruto is not fighting to be a billionaire nor a millionaire. He wants the title of a trillionaire, and that is what he's looking for. Miguna asks him this question. Dr. William Ruto, Emperor William Ruto, again, how much is enough for the maniac? Ni nini haswa kinaweza kutosha wewe bwana William Ruto? Ni nini? What percentage of asset can you acquire and you will be satisfied that umetosheka na yale na kile ambacho umekipokea? Now, I want to read a few comments and a few reactions from Kenyans reacting to William Ruto acquiring Dari Hotel, which is a multi-billion property which belonged to former cabinet secretary Raphael Tuju. Tuju kumbe jamaa haku disappear from the limelight kwa sababu ya kutaka. It's because of the cases. And you know, the state agencies and the machineries of the state, they have the powers to influence even those that are pressuring the sale of these properties belonging to Tuju. They have the power and the machineries to influence a middleman price for these sales. Yeah, Dari inapaswa kuuzwa at a billion Kenyan shillings. Why don't wametu wekeni na 450 million tutakuja kuchukua? And they comes and takes it. And you hear this property is situated at 6.9 acres piece of land in Karen. And it is built, it has been an hub of luxury. Uniambie Ruto atasikia mali kama hiyo awache? Nyinyi mna mchezo nyinyi. You don't know your president. We have done a lot of investigations about him. We know him better than you know him. I want to read a few reactions to this said allegation. Lydia Cindy says, seems like he wants to have the whole of Kenya as his personal property. Strategy says he must explain where the money comes from alongside his vast properties. We can't wait until 2027 for accountability. This looks like kickbacks from shady deals with the Adani group. It's so ironical that the DP is facing impeachment for corruption and honing staff. The Rumbling Party says, wonder where the leaves Tamarid, and they have been running a Tamarid brasserie at Dari and have spent a considerable amount of money refurbishing it. Brian Kankaka says he will take everything by the head of 2027. Mutedia Magiri says he's too greedy, can't be satisfied. The earlier he goes, the better. Jackson Mukare says Ruto anataka kupeleka hii pesa yote wapi? Mfami anasema he wants to be the richest man in the world. Chisabari says Ruto has executed a state capture successfully in the country, and now Kenyans cannot protect themselves. Mutuma Mbaya anasema tumbo lisiloshiba. Mnamuita rais wenu tumbo lisiloshiba. Na yaona maneno yenu haya. Going forward, another one here is a Sake says mkora tu. Another person here, Beagon says, anasema unsubstantiated claims. Kengara says for him enough is not enough, he wants everything. Let me ask you, wewe, as for you, what is enough for a president? What is enough? Ni nini haswa kinatosha? Hilo ndilo swali. Maoni kwako. Let's meet in our next video. Remember, this is Celeb Kona KE. Please make sure you subscribe. Yeah, remember, tunaongelea mostly stories about the impeachment of the deputy president. But you know what? Once we catch a break, we will come back to tearing down these people who are corrupt individuals in our republic. For now, that's what's up. Make sure you subscribe. Let's meet in our next video.